Hello, welcome to Tebel's World Recipes. Winter is around the corner, so today we bring you a very hearty and warm dish. We're going to prepare a French onion soup. This soup dates back to the 1650s, where the first onion soup was made with water, onions, some herbs, and instead of using cheese, they used milk. Then we go forward to the 18th century, and the onion soup started appearing in the French markets. They would sell it, it was a hit, and the French onion soup that we're going to prepare is from the 19th century, when they started putting cheese on top, au gratin, like the French say. It's a very good dish, simple ingredients, and it takes some time, but I'm going to show you how to do it, so let's get cooking. The ingredients we're going to need are 3.5 pounds of onions, 1.5 quarters of beef stock, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 5 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of sherry, 1.25 cup of white wine, 8 ounces of Gruyere cheese, 1 bunch of thyme, 1 baguette loaf, 1 garlic head, 1 bay leaf, salt and pepper to taste. First step is we're going to start by cutting our onions. We're going to remove the edges, we're going to cut them in half, and then we're going to cut them into half moons. It doesn't have to be perfect, as we're going to be caramelizing them for a long time, but I try to cut them thinly. We're going to do this with all our onions, and even though it looks like a lot, after caramelizing, it's not going to be that much. In our pot, we're going to add our olive oil. We're going to be at medium-low heat. We're also going to add our butter, and we're going to start mixing them. Once our butter and our olive oil are incorporated, then we're going to add all our onions. From here, we just want to coat all our onions with the olive oil and butter, and then we're going to cover them and let them go for 10 minutes so they start sweating and getting soft. After the 10 minutes, we're going to remove the lid, and now we're going to keep cooking our onions for another 40 minutes until they're caramelized. And this is how our onions are going to start changing, and after 40 minutes, they're going to look dark brown. This is what we're looking for, and at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to deglaze our pot using our sherry. Deglazing means we're going to use the liquid to remove all those little brown spots at the bottom, which are pure flavor. Once we have deglazed with the sherry, we're going to add our white wine. And we're going to cook for a few minutes until all the alcohol has evaporated. Once all the alcohol has gone, we're going to add our beef stock. Now we're going to add our bay leaf and our thyme. And now we're going to let our soup simmer for about 40 minutes, just so all those flavors marry. While our soup is cooking, we're going to prepare our croutons. We're going to start slicing our baguette. going to chop the top of our garlic head. We're going to roast our garlic with our bread in the oven. We're going to put some olive oil on all our baguettes and our olive head, and we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. Our onion soup is simmering. Our croutons are in the oven. Right now, it's a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you want to know when new videos are coming, click on the bell to get notifications. Don't forget to leave us your comments, and at the end of the video, give us a like. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Now, let's finish up our French onion soup. As our soup and croutons are cooking, we're going to start by grating our Gruyere cheese. I love Gruyere. Now we're going to pull our croutons out of the oven. I'm going to take the garlic head, and using a fork, I'm going to remove all the garlic, and since it's soft, I'm going to start spreading them all over our baguettes, kind of to make like garlic toast. We're going to remove the bay leaf and our thyme sprigs from our soup. And we're going to start preparing our French onion soup. Using some oven-safe bowls, I'm going to fill them up 3/4 with our onion soup. This is smelling delicious. Now we're going to put a couple of pieces of our croutons on top of the soup. Now we're going to cover them all with Gruyere cheese. You can never have enough cheese for this onion soup. Now using a cookie tray, I'm going to put my bowls inside the oven using the broiler at high heat for 5 to 7 minutes until the cheese melts. And now our French onion soup is ready. After all that work, I can tell you it's smelling amazing. It's time to try our French onion soup. All right. So gooey and cheesy. Look at that. It is unbelievably good. Simple ingredients. It takes a little bit of time, but it's completely worth it. Hope you give this recipe a try, and we'll see you next time.